Welcome back to Adventures with Bam. I'm Brent Billings.
And I'm Maggie Billings.
And this episode has us celebrating 2 birthdays and a spontaneous trip for a Broadway show.
Yay. Tell us about the birthdays.
Well, I turned 40. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah,
and
blah,
also,
blah.
And also,
what a milestone.
The boys attended a 1-year-old's birthday party this evening.
And another birthday party on Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
3 birthdays.
Well, 4, because the one on Saturday was a double header.
Oh, my gosh.
It was our neighbors' kids who have birthdays like a month apart. So they do a combo meal.
Oh, see, I thought it was just one of them.
No, both of them.
Wow. Okay. So 3 child birthdays, which all add up to less than my age. I don't know. I really there's nothing to say.
What's it like to be 40?
It's exactly like it was to be 39.
Well, maybe.
Who knows
Were
what
you
the next year
complaining
holds?
about some neck pain or something the other day?
I don't know. I feel like I've been going to the chiropractor regularly because before I would go to the chiropractor like when I had an acute problem and I'd kind of fix the problem, but then I'd have another problem. And I've been doing regular visits and I feel like generally things are better.
It's great.
So I don't know. Yeah.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
On being 40.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
But we don't need this to be a long episode. So tell me about your Broadway show.
It was such a wonderful day. Yeah, I woke up Saturday, aside from the birthday party that we're going to, with no plans. We don't typically make a lot of weekend plans if we're home because there's not a lot of weekends that everyone's home. So we try to chill as much as we can. So the boys and I are at a birthday party at Idler's Rest. We're walking through the woods and I get a phone call from my friend Adelie, who doesn't typically call me. Like she usually texts me and I'm like, oh, what's going on? Last time we hung out was we were going to go dancing. This was a few weeks ago. So we went to this dance place and it ended up being karaoke night. So we stayed for karaoke and had a great time. Anyway, she's the one that typically loops me in for, we're going out tonight kind of thing. So I see that she's calling and I pick up and I'm like, hey, she goes, hey, what are you doing tonight? And I was like, I don't know. What am I doing tonight? This is about to get good. She's like, coming to Spokane to see Moulin Rouge on Broadway with us. So this is a big surprise. A, because I wasn't expecting to get a phone call and an invitation that day. B, because I didn't know that Moulin Rouge was showing in Spokane. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, we have a free ticket, or someone was going to come and then they backed out. It's a free ticket. Here's the details. At this point, it was 11 a.m. And she's like, we would need to leave Moscow at 2:30 because, it takes a while to get up there. So I'm like, okay, let me check with Brent. So this happened to be towards the tail end of the birthday party. So, a couple minutes later, boys and I are walking in the car. I call you, Brent. And I'm like, okay, here's this opportunity that just got dropped in my lap. And I am so grateful that you said yes.
You told me the ticket is free. It won't cost me anything except dinner and a little bit of gas money. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay.
And that is true.
That is technically true.
Dinner just was a little more expensive than we planned. But so good.
Yeah, where did you go?
We went to Lauren. It's Loren, but the E has an accent grave, which is a downward slant over it.
Right, obviously. I don't know why you bothered to explain that.
When you have an accent aigu, it's going up, and that gives the E an A sound. And the grave makes it go down. Lauren versus Lorraine. Anyway, not important. I'd never been there before. Adelie had made the reservation, said it was really good. They had gone there. She'd gone there with her husband for their anniversary and was like, this place is amazing. The vibes are top notch. It was wonderful. And I love good food. I'm not really a foodie. I'm pretty much happy with hot food that someone else has made.
Yeah.
Most of the time. But this was one of those meals where it was like, I didn't know food could taste this good. It was one of those. Mm-hmm. I walk away from most restaurants having had a pleasant experience and being like, yeah, I would or I wouldn't recommend this food or this, restaurant. That was every bite, my eyes rolling back in my head. in just like pure ecstasy. It was incredible. And also very expensive. But then
Then the show.
then the show.
How much of the show was in French?
I mean, almost none of it.
Oh, okay.
And like zero French accents, I think, even.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like the people with accents have British accents pretty much, as we do in the United States. Anyone not from the United States, we just give them a British accent to communicate that they're not from around here and or that they're from the olden days. Just slap a British accent on it and then you're good.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a few little words in there that like everybody knows, but the show is not in French at all. But yeah, I mean, the show was incredible. The last time that I saw anything on Broadway was Beauty and the Beast in 2012, which you surprised me with.
Mm-hmm.
And that show was incredible too. This was, so the cool thing about Moulin Rouge, it's based on the film that came out in 2001.
Oh, the film came first.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. I assumed you knew that. You didn't know that.
No, I've never seen it. And I don't know anything about this thing.
So the film came first. It's by Baz Luhrmann.
I don't need a full education.
I know. I'm just giving like a little context
Okay.
that will color what I say about my experience of this film. It is a jukebox musical, which means that the songs in the musical they're not original songs for the musical. You know what I mean? Like they've pulled from existing pop songs to fit into the context of this musical. And there's a lot of medleys that go on, or at least one medley. I think in the film there might just be one medley and the rest of them are, pop songs that kind of fit into whatever's going on in the plot. So I've known this soundtrack front and back for 24 years, as soon as it came out. I had never seen the movie until a few years ago, and I actually didn't love the movie. And here's why. The story it's not a light, fluffy story. Like the plot's kind of dark, kind of heavy. There's some comedic relief in there, and it's a love story. But it's a tragedy. Like it's not a happy ending kind of story.
Maybe I'd like it after all.
Yeah, I don't think you would. I mean, feel free to watch it with me, but I really don't think you would enjoy it at all. Just based on
The fact that it's a musical.
yeah. I mean, maybe, whatever. Do what you will. But yeah, so in the movie, I mean, it's beautiful. Like visually, it's stunning. The acting is incredible. The songs are great. The only thing I don't like about the movie is there are pops of this like almost cartoony slapstick like humor moments that don't fit the vibe for me. It's like to the point that it is distracting. And if this was a visual podcast, I'd probably like find a couple clips and show like, when they have the actors do this with this sound effect, like it's too silly and nothing else about the movie is silly. So like it just doesn't fit. And that really bothers me a lot. But everything else about the movie I love, and the soundtrack is the best. So I'm excited because I have wondered, since knowing that this was on Broadway, I have wondered like on stage, do those moments still happen or are they less intense? Like, what's the experience like watching it live on stage versus like with weird sound effects and stuff in the film? Been very curious. So yeah, that was pretty much resolved on stage. So that was good. But what I really didn't expect, I don't know why I didn't expect this. So all the songs in the film are, popular songs that had come out probably within 15 to 20 years of the film coming out. They added more music. They added fresher, newer music for the Broadway musical. And they didn't take much out. There was one song that I was expecting here, and it seems like they swapped that out. But every other song that I remember was still in the Broadway play, but with a bunch of newer music also from the last probably 12 to 13 years as well. So that was really fun because when it started, I was like, oh, they're doing, like, I had no idea that it was happening at all. And then as it goes forward, I don't know what songs are coming and how they're going to mix them in. So there were a handful of medleys this time. So it was like when you go to the club and the DJ is just mixing all the hot beats and you don't know what's coming next, but like a song is playing that you already love and then another song gets like added in there, and every time you're like, "Oh," like that is how it felt. So I think Kelsey and
I call that a wedding.
yeah, basically. I mean, that's like a wedding with a good DJ, sure. So I was sitting next to Kelsey, and she didn't know either. She had, I think, seen the film a long time ago, like couldn't really remember it. Also didn't know what songs were coming. So every time that happened, we were like, oh, like, and you could hear that in the crowd too. Like they'd start a new song, and there were a significant number of people, it seemed like, who didn't know what songs were coming. So they'd be in the middle of a song, and then in the middle of that, they'd do a verse from a Beyonce song or from Britney Spears or whatever. And just the way it all mixes together is just so impressive. And then so it's like the fun of not knowing what songs are coming, and then an extra layer because the vocals are just the most incredible vocals I've ever heard in my life, like Broadway singers. So it was just, I mean, like visually stunning, like a musical, delicious feast for the ears. The acting was incredible. It was magical. Not a show for kids. I'll clarify that. Don't take your kids to this show.
Well, the show's over, so.
Oh, is it? Was this like the last?
Well, I think it was just the 1 week.
Oh, really? I had no idea. Maybe that's why like everyone I've talked to also saw it this week.
Yeah. Who did you talk to on the way home? Who also?
So the show started at 7, and it lasted like, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours or something. So we got to drive back to Moscow. It takes about 2 hours to get from Spokane to Moscow. So we're rolling in Moscow.
How long does it take?
An hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Is that not what I said?
Yeah. I don't know what you said.
Okay.
I thought you said 2.
No, 2 hours. 2 hours from Spokane to Moscow.
That's an hour 35.
Oh, okay. My bad. It did seem like it was going very quickly. And I was like, wow, I don't know how we're teleporting.
Well, this could potentially explain.
So we're rolling into Moscow. I mean, we're like seconds from the border, and lights turn on behind us. So we pull over.
You're not driving.
I'm not driving. No, Kelsey was driving. We pull over, and officer comes over, and he's like, hey, do you know, I stopped you because you're going 57 and a 45. And also I think she had like a brake light out or something. And she's like, oh, okay, sorry. So she's getting license and registration. And he's like, so it's midnight and there's 4 of us in the car. He's like, are you on your way back from something fun? And I was like, yes, we just saw Moulin Rouge in Spokane. He goes, oh my gosh, I just went and saw that on Thursday. He's like, what did you guys see? So then all 4 of us are just talking to him, and he's like, yeah, I've been so excited. My wife and I were so excited to see it, and we were talking to somebody else, and they had no idea what it even was because it was some 20-year-old, and we're like, oh yeah, the 20-year-olds, they don't know anything. So it was just like, so of course he let her off with a warning, but it was a great.
They call that the Moulin exemption.
Yeah, that's how we do it in the biz, is what I said. Anyway, it was just. Yeah, the whole night was such a treat. And I'm so thankful. It came together so last minute. I mean, yeah, I had like got the phone call and had 2 hours to like go home. I wasn't planning on not showering that day, but it could have gone either way, you know? So it went from like, maybe I'll shower, maybe I won't, to like, okay, I gotta like do the full shower. I gotta wash my hair. I gotta shave my legs, like the whole thing. I gotta what's the thing when you blow dry your hair?
The thing?
I don't do it very much. So I had to like blow dry my hair, do my makeup, the whole thing. It was tight, but it worked out, and I'm so thankful because it was a great time.
Well, I'm glad you got to go.
Me too. Thanks for making it happen.
Of course.